Well, Dragon Folk, you're in luck because today I'm going to be throwing some hypotheticals at you. I really want to pick your brain and see exactly where everybody stands down to the nitty gritty of this Magic 30th Anniversary Edition. Welcome on in, Dragon Folk. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I know I am. And today, I'm bringing you a very, very near and dear discussion topic. So, obviously, over the course of the week, through several of my videos, we have been talking about the Magic 30th Anniversary Edition. And so, this has become a very hot topic and still will be until the product is released. And then, once the product is released, we can talk about all the QA problems that probably went wrong with it, because let's be honest, if they can't even get their foilings right, and if they have entire decks that are miscut, the odds of them having poorly printed product for their Magic 30th Anniversary Edition is probably pretty good. But we're not talking about that today. Today, I want to throw some hypotheticals at you, okay? See where everybody stands. After gathering some data from all of you in the comments of our last video, talking about things that you change about this product. I like picking people's brains because I am just one mind, and there are several million minds in this world. And this is a great way for us to kind of come together and I really want to see where everybody falls with this, right? So according to a lot of your comments, the problem with this product is its price, right? Its price is too high. People would like it to be anywhere between $50 to $100 and have it contain the entire set of beta in probably like the retro frame, right? Like just a reprinting of the original collector's edition, but minus the banned cards and still containing some wonderful looking treasures, but of course them still not being tournament legal. That is pretty much the consensus from what I've gathered from all of you. But what I'm also seeing is a lot of people continuing to rage at Wizards of the Coast. Okay. And there has to be something done with this rage, right? I get that people are upset. People are angry. And frankly, I was pretty angry myself once learning about this product, because $1,000 for booster packs? What? Like that's ridiculous. That's insane to me. That $1,000, something that I can do so much better things with, is going to be brought towards something like a fake proxy draft environment, right? So as I've gotten through all your comments, and I see so many people think that this is just the most disgusting thing that Wizards has ever done, right? And that there's no coming back from this, right? Wizards has put the nail in the coffin, so to speak, and that this is the thing that people are just never going to forgive them for. They're never going to forgive them. That this product is the worst thing to happen to Magic the Gathering ever, since some people would even say the reserved list. But I really, really have to ask you these questions, okay? First and foremost, do you think this is really going to kill Magic the Gathering? Okay, because I don't think this is going to kill Magic the Gathering. I don't think it will. I think the game will continue to be having new sets made every month at this rate, and we'll continue to get a bunch of new product. They'll continue to push stuff out to us. They'll continue to have tournaments. The show will go on. I want you to think about the what ifs in these, right? I said I was throwing hypotheticals at you, and that's kind of where we're at, right? What do you think if all of us banded together and decided to boycott Wizards of the Coast, right? Just don't buy any more product, right? Just don't do it. Don't buy any more product until they give us something that's more worthy, until they understand that this is a big cash grab and this is not for your everyday player. I don't quite think you understand the concept behind this. There is no way that the entire community of Wizards of the Coast, or of Magic the Gathering in general, let alone a majority of them, actually care enough about the status of this product to boycott it. Okay? And then think about that. What do you think that's going to do? What do you think Wizards is going to really do? Do you think they're going to drop the price? You think they're going to drop the price so you're able to, buy a lot of them and draft it, and that's going to make you happy, right? It's the same thing. There's other Magic 30th stuff you can get to celebrate the 30th announcement, and that doesn't have to be this, right? You don't have to buy Magic 30th Anniversary Edition in order for you to continue to play Magic the Gathering. And I feel like that's where a lot of people lose the connection, right? This is not a product that is going to be stalling people from playing Magic, right? Everybody cries that the reserved list should be abolished because I can't play with a dual land or two in my deck because I can't afford a $300 to $500 card from 1994. But plenty of decks have won without dual lands, and you don't need dual lands to have fun in Magic the Gathering. And I'm going to die on that hill. You don't need them. And anybody who tells you you need them, you're playing a different kind of Magic. You're not playing the casual Magic that apparently most of the community plays. You're playing competitive. And in a competitive scene, sure, you might need, something that's going to make your deck faster than everybody else's. But I don't think it's a dual land or two, right? I think it's about the luck of the draw, and I think it's about proper play. And I think you can beat anybody without having dual lands, but this is beside the point. If Wizards was going to change it, then they would have done so already, right? They would have looked at all the comments and they would have gone, oh my God, like our entire community hates us. But you know what they're also seeing? They're seeing all the people who are really excited for this, right? Just as many creators like myself who are making videos bashing the product and saying it's really bad, there are also creators who are saying, I don't really care for it. It's all right. And then there are creators who go, wow, this is really the product for me. I'm really, really, really excited for this. I'm going to buy multiples if I can. So obviously the entirety of the Magic community is not together, right? I believe that it is a lot of people who feel entitled to this product because they've been playing Magic for X amount of years. I feel like a lot of people are upset at the price point because obviously it means that not just anybody can purchase the product. This is specifically for people with a fun $1,000 in their bank account ready to be spent on something like cardboard. And of course, I get the fact that it's not available for everybody. It's not available for me. I can't buy them, right? I'd have to go into debt in order for me to buy one. And I'm not about to do that to myself. I'm not about to do that to myself. I've got too much already. Not going to worry about it. And that's where my take is I think that I just don't care, right? The product sucks. I don't think it's a good product. I think they could have made it better, but I'm not going to boycott Wizards of the Coast and boycott Magic 30 or boycott Magic at all because you say you're going to boycott Magic or you're going to quit Magic and you're going to sell all your stuff, right? Well, I don't think the majority is in there with you. I think there's going to be plenty of new players who come in to play Magic. I think the majority of casual players who are comfortable just proxying their decks are going to stay playing Magic. And I think Magic is going to continue to print product for all of us to buy way into the future. Now, there's also the fun little hypothetical is what if everybody boycotts Wizards? And Wizards dies, right? Let's say that's it, right? Nobody purchases any Brothers War. Nobody purchases any Phyrexia. No Dominaria Remastered. Let's just say they don't make a single sale for months on end. What do you think happens with that? I mean, what do you really you realize the repercussions from something like that, right? Not only is one of your favorite games now dead, but every company associated with Wizards of the Coast is no longer making money in that avenue. Granted, the LGSs are getting screwed over by Wizards of the Coast on a regular basis. You know, cue the Amazon promotion that just happened, the Prime Day stuff. We'll talk about that in a second video. But these people lose out on business. If nobody's playing Magic, if people just up and stop playing Magic, Wizards stops making product. You stop buying product. There's no new products in the market. Wizards just dies altogether. There's no structure, no more tournaments, no more play events, no more sanctioned things, no more LGS place for you to play. Magic the Gathering dies. Why do you think that that's the good route that we should go? Like, there's such a domino effect for this that if you really think that boycotting Wizards of the Coast is going to make things better, you're absolutely not correct. Okay? And now on to my final hypothetical, because my final hypothetical is something that I really feel like is going to gauge a person. And this is something that is genuinely eye-opening for me. And it's eye-opening to see a lot of people, you know, obviously on the internet, nobody's going to give me their true nature. Some of you will, because I know that you are good individuals. But I know that most of you who have been in my comment section and in other people's comment sections talking about how this product is the worst thing to ever come from Wizards of the Coast, and you'll never be purchasing anything. You'll never be, you know, a part of something so hideous and a big slap in the face as Magic 30th Anniversary Edition. And you're going to tell me in the comments what you want me to hear. But I guarantee if you're put into this situation, you may be saying something completely different. So here it is. Let's say, for some hypothetical reason, a modern frame Black Lotus from Magic 30th Anniversary Edition, near mint, comes to you because somebody just says, oh, it's a card I can't use in a tournament. I'm a tournament player. My brother gave me this card. I don't want it. Do you want it? I can't use it. You can just have it for like $5, right? What are you gonna do? Right? You're so upset. You are educated in this matter that Wizards of the Coast sold bunk proxy product to players and collectors, even though I wouldn't imagine players ever would buy this. But these people got these cards, and then they were just giving them out in the secondary market as whatever, right? What are you going to do in that situation? Let's say you buy that card for $5. Are you not going to buy it at all? Or are you going to tell them that they can sell it on the secondary market for probably thousands of dollars at some point? Or are you going to take it, buy it off of them for $5, and are you going to rip it up? Right? You're so upset and furious with this product that you think that it should never exist in the first place, so you're going to destroy it? Or are you going to sell it? Or are you going to keep it? Right? If you have the opportunity to get one of these cards at a lower cost or near free, but the product's still sold on the market for $1,000, how upset are you actually? Right? How upset are you actually in regards to this? Because at that point, I don't think you're very upset. I imagine most of you would hold on to that Black Lotus like nobody's business. You'd put that sucker in a sleeve, you put it in a top loader or some kind of, hard case, and you display it in your room. You may go get it graded. You're probably doing something along those lines. I don't think any of you are as upset as you make it seem to be, because I know that if a Black Lotus walked into your front door, modern frame and all, near mint, that you wouldn't turn it away. And that's how I know that this isn't like genuine rage. This is somebody's upset that they have to spend $1,000 on product. But you don't have to. Again, let me make this extremely clear. You don't have to buy this product. I'm not buying it. If any of you consider me any kind of influence in your purchasing of your day-to-day Magic the Gathering stuff, I'm not buying it. But I'm also telling you that you don't have to listen to me. You can do whatever you want with your money. And we shouldn't be calling people who are actually going to buy this product things like shills and idiots and whatever. People are allowed to do whatever they want with their money. Okay? It's not up to you to tell them what they can do with it. And the most I do on this channel is tell people how to make smart financial decisions from somebody who is not a financial advisor. So just remember that I am not a financial advisor. So any financial advice you take off of me in regards to Magic the Gathering or where you should put your money instead of cardboard is on you. But I wanted to make that specifically clear. We shouldn't be name calling anybody. Ever. We shouldn't be name calling people who decide to purchase this product, okay? Because it's on them. If they want to buy it, they can buy it. That's totally fine. And if you don't want to buy it because you don't have $1,000 or you're genuinely not interested in the product, then don't. If you want the product but can't afford it, I don't know what to tell you. You can make a proxy version of this exact product for under $60. You can do that, right? But if you really, really, really want this product and you can't afford it, it is unfortunate that they made it priced so high. I don't like that it's priced that high. I don't think it should be priced that high. But they did it. And people are going to buy it. And it's going to sell out. And if you don't have the funds to purchase a $1,000 product that is so incredibly out of a lot of people's price range, then maybe just don't buy it. I guarantee you're not going to be missing out on the wonders that is Magic the Gathering if you don't buy the product. You won't be missing out. There's no FOMO to be had here. The only FOMO to be had about this product is that you buy it and then it goes up in price over the years, right? Because obviously it's a limited edition, a commemorative collector product. So that's the only thing you're missing out on. But if you can't afford $1,000, right, of product, you shouldn't be worried about investing in Magic the Gathering in the first place. And you should just find something that makes you happy in it. Whether or not that be, casually playing with your friends, or maybe building a deck to win Pioneer tournaments at your local LGS, or maybe you're just playing Arena online and you like playing Arena. Maybe you just like talking about Magic the Gathering and you just, you want to chit chat about the world that it is. Maybe you like deck building and you just enjoy that. Maybe you like collecting and you want to collect all your favorite dragon cards. There's so many things. And because there's so many things, there's just a lot of option for all of us, right? This is a big diversion for just about any player, any collector, to go, oh no, like I'm missing out on this product. This is going to be a big fiasco, and I'll never, ever be able to enjoy Magic the Gathering without these 60 proxy cards in this randomized booster packs that cost me $1,000. You shouldn't care this much, I guess is what I'm saying. You shouldn't. It's my own personal opinion, but I don't think there should be this much rage and annoyance. There are people who have spent upwards of $700 just to go to Vegas for the actual 30th celebration. There are people who are willing to spend the money where they want to spend it. And if this is a product that Wizards released specifically for people who could drop $1,000 on their product, then that's who's going to buy it, right? Those are the people who are going to buy it. And I don't consider it a gatekeeping thing, because this isn't a game piece that you can use, right? This isn't these aren't cards that are going to make you win every single tournament you're ever in, right? This isn't some kind of DLC that you have to download in order for you to be able to get the ultimate sword of Ragnarok, and it's the only sword that does the max amount of damage in the game So, you can't beat the game without it. It's not what this is. That's not what this is. This is a product for people who have $1,000 to blow, right? That's what this product's for. And I don't. It sounds harsh because it's a lot of people crying about this thing, about how they want to be a part of it, but they can't because they don't have $1,000. I promise you, as long as Wizards continues to go forward and to make product, you will find the time when they do this again. And maybe they learn from this mistake. Maybe they learn and they make it cheaper. And then that one you're able to get into. Or you want to think about something else. Brothers War, we're not even talking about the next video we're going to talk about is more serialized cards. Think about that, right? Serialized cards, that's happening, and that's at our price point, which is funny because it's only available in collector's edition boxes, and those are like $250. So why is it that we're okay with that, right? There's always going to be a product for people who have more money than others. It's a premium, right? So the same deal with Double Masters 2022, the same deal with Modern Horizons 2, same deal with any premium product that comes out for Wizards of the Coast. There will be a product for people who can afford it. And if you can't afford it, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. Take your time, save up money, maybe get more hours at work, maybe get a side job, maybe, I don't know, invest more in your 401k or your stocks and ETFs instead of Magic the Gathering. And you can still find ways to play with your friends. But I just don't worry about this. And I mean that from the heart, Dragon Folk. I really do mean that from the heart. Do not worry about this. This is not going to be the end of Magic. It's not the end of the world that this product exists. Okay? It is an awful product, first and foremost, and it's an awful product that costs $1,000. So you shouldn't be worried about it. Buy the Secret Lair Advent Calendar instead, right? You can go to Vegas. I mean, granted, the tickets are sold out, but you can attend the virtual ticket and do that. And that way you can kind of be a part of Magic 30. Go to your LGS and support them because God knows they need it, right? You can support them through there and celebrate Magic's 30th anniversary through that. Like, there are ways to make this better. You just need to distract yourself from the consistent downfall of premium product, right? Downfall is not really the word I wanted to use there, but you kind of get the point. So let me know in the comments down below, right? The answers to all these questions, right? What do you seriously think is going to happen if we all boycott Wizards? And Wizards ends up dying because of that situation. What are you going to do if you get a near mint modern frame Black Lotus from Magic 30? And what are you going to do with it? Are you going to tear it up? Are you going to sell it because you know it's going to be worth something? Are you going to keep it and keep it on display and then maybe sell it 10 years from now when they do the 40th anniversary? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd be more than happy to hear from all of you. This is like really the discussion topic because a lot of people seem upset and they seem more upset than they lead on to be. So I want to get actual information from all of you. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. While you're down there leaving that comment, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel as well if you have not already. I like to kind of bring these discussion topics up to everybody so that way everybody has a voice and nobody's getting pushed down. I read just about every single comment and I try to respond to every single one of them. I do everything in my power to do that, but I am only one person and I do not have an editing team. I don't have a PR team. I don't have any of that. It's just me. So thank you for being patient. And You can also check out the description for our Patreon link if you wish to support the channel any further. We do have some pretty cool tiers over there. I'm looking to start up a little tier on Patreon as well. That's hopefully a neat little thing. But keep your eye out for that. And thank you if you do become a patron. I do really appreciate your support, but it is not necessary. So thank you again. And I will see you all very soon. Nerd out.